So good day, guys. It's your boy JJ Money. So today's class is gonna be awesome. So let me just open this part of that. So today's video or training is an update on the binary session, and I'm gonna be explaining to you guys two different strategy, and this strategy are gonna be used with Martingale. Okay, so you're gonna use Martingale. I'll be sharing this money management tool with you all, and I'll be sharing you how you're also going to make some money, how you're going to, um, make some calculation and do some stuff, which I'm going to be sharing with you later on. So first of all, I want to say thank you all for coming, and today is going to be awesome. It might be a bit long class, I don't know, depending. And once you stay to the end, I'll be giving out a free $10 to your trading account to trade. So we have two strategies. The first strategy is going to be counterflow strategy, and the second one will be uniform strategy. So I'll be sharing both and explaining how they both work. But before we go on, this is a money management tool which we're going to be using to understand our Martingale. So one of the strategy has 6 Martingale levels. You need a minimum of $100 to start. And that strategy, I would say the uniform strategy, it has 6 Martingale level. So you need a minimum of $100 to start with this. I would say this is kind of the lower risk strategy. You can go 50 trade in a row without losing. That's just it. Like I'm being serious here because I've done it and I've seen it and I've back tested it. You can go 50 winning trade, not 50 trade, like 50 winning trade without losing on this 6 Martingale. I'm going to be explaining that to you. Then we now have I'll say a medium risk strategy, which is 1 to 4, like Martingale up to 4 levels. And that's you can go at least 30 winning trades. Sometimes you can lose, okay, but you can be blessed at that point that whereby you win 30 winning trades. And with what I say, with the medium strategy, which I'll call it the counter flick strategy, or the counter strategy, which is the medium risk 1 to 4 Martingale. If you have any capital, you can start with minimum of $15, okay? And let's say you have a $50 account, you can decide to divide. You must divide your capital at least 3 times, okay? So meaning that when you lose 1 Martingale in a row, you end up losing $16. All right. So you have extra $2 other $16 sitting in your account because you always divide your capital into 2. Why the low risk? You just divide your capital into 2. Sorry, you divide your capital into 3 on the medium risk, which is the counter strategy. While the uniform strategy, you divide your capital into 2. All right. So now let's say with a $50 account, you divide it into 3. You risk $16. So $16 is something like this. So this is the amount you're staking here. Sorry about that. This is the amount you're taking trade. Amount number 1, amount number 2, amount number 3, and amount number 4. Then these are the total amount you lose. If you lose amount number 4, you lose $16.9. Okay. So how many trades do you need to win to get $16.9 with the medium risk? It's just 18 winning trades in a row, 18 winning trades. And with my backtesting, you can achieve minimum of 30 winning trades in a day. And what does that mean? Or 33, let's say 33 winning trade. What does that mean? Meaning that you have gained $18, it's $16 times 2 in a day. So that's about 60% of your capital. So now there's now what we call compound interest, which I did. So there's a compound interest method. So each day you target 60% of your capital. So this is like $100 calculation. So on each day you target 60% of your capital, you make 60% for $100, which is about $60. This using the medium risk. The medium risk is for you to grow your capital faster, so that you can start trading the lower risk method. The lower risk, you just need to trade maybe 1 or 2 hours to make 20 to 30% in a day, and you're done. You don't have to say you want to make 1000% in a day. But look at what compounding will do in 7 days. In 7 days, this is basically what that lady did, and she turned her $200 to $2,000, and she withdrew. So on each day you make 60%. You make 60%, which will be, if you start with 100, you make 160. You divide the 160 into 3 places also. So the amount it gives you, or it gave you. So let's just do that. So let's say day number 2 you made day number 1 you made 160. I'm so sorry if you hear any background voice sound. You start with $50 per trade. Like $50 will be your risking amount. Then you divide it. Then you have to go to your calculator and look out. So on $50, maybe $50 you be risking let's say $3. Let's see. Yeah, 3. So you can see. So $3 per trade. So on day number 2, this is what you be risking $3 from here. $1. You start risking $3. Then the same stuff, you do the same stuff. Each day you make 60%, 400. You divide it into 3. The capital there is what you use, and you divide it into 3. You divide into 3. You divide into, so 60% every day for 7 days. Give you 2.5 with just 1K. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. But there will be some days if you're using the medium risk whereby you might lose 2 times. You might lose 2 times of your capital. You don't need to trade any longer. So you just need to win minimum of 30 trades or 33 trades in a day, and you're good. And you can achieve that within 1 hour. You can achieve that within 3 hours. You can achieve that within 30 minutes. It just depends. And it's not necessary you go all in, you go straight in the whole day. Like maybe you can decide to break it into like, I'm going to win my first 15 trades now. Then maybe in the morning session, then in the afternoon, you go on again. All right, so I made a lot of money with this, and we're going to be trading live with this today. And let's see, maybe I'll make $10 from it and use that money to give you guys, or maybe I can make $8 and use the money to give to you guys today. So it's going to be an awesome session today, and it's going to be what's it called? It's going to be interesting. So I needed to make a post that we are live. We are live. All right. So the next compounding stuff I did was $100 for 20 days will give you 1.2 million. It is crazy because compounding is very nice. You can decide to reduce your compound interest to 30%, whatever. So this is just the medium risk method. The low risk is 20 to 30% in the day you target. Okay, that one you hardly lose, okay, but you can lose, but hardly lose. But just know there's risk involved in all of this. But this $1 million, I don't think you're able to trade it because the maximum trade you can take on pocket option is $1,000. For you to now start pressing it, you need to increase the time frame so you can get the exit period. So now let's go straight to our strategy. But before we go, I just want to be sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me clearly? Can you guys hear me? Then just unmute yourself. Just say something. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Anyone? I just want to be sure that you guys can hear me clearly.
I can hear you very clearly.
All right, thank you. I just needed the confirmation. All right, so now let's go straight to the charts. I've used about how many minutes explain a brief on the what's it called, on the money management too. So let's go straight to the charts. So your names are here for the giveaway. So if you don't see your name here, so when we're done, we're gonna make a raffle draw. All right, so let's go and explain strategy now. So the strategy is this, all of this indicator. It's confusing, like, man, confusing. But this is what we're going to be using. But what if I tell you that we don't need this particular indicator? I don't need this particular indicator. Or we don't need this one also. We don't need this indicator. We don't need this indicator also. We need this too. Or let's say we don't need this indicator, and we don't need this indicator. We don't need any indicator, guys. That's just it. We don't need an indicator. We just need to look at the chart. Why is this showing here? How do I remove that? We don't need any indicator, guys. We don't need any indicator. We're just going to be looking at let's see. I don't know why that's showing here. I've forgotten the place to go to remove it. Could it be this? Let's see. Yeah. So we don't need any indicator. So I'm going to be starting with the medium risk strategy, which is the counter flick strategy. So the low risk is called the uniform strategy. And like I said, we don't need any indicator. We just need your chart, the candlesticks we need, and the expiring time is, you can use for the medium risk, you can use 30 seconds and above. Okay, but for today we're going to be using 1 minute. 1 minute takes your time, might take you maybe 2 hours to achieve your goal for the day, but 30 seconds you can achieve your goal within 1 hour or less than that, but you can also lose. All right, excuse me. All right, and so what you just need to do, just if you don't know how to place this, we're using the candlestick 1 minute time frame, and that is our expiring time. Make sure the time frame is 92. So because of, I just want this method to be very open. I'd like us to pick a pair, so that I will just pick a pair. Because to pick a pair around here on the currency pair. You can choose, make sure the pair is minimum of 92%. So either we use any of these stocks, or we just go to currencies. Okay, let's just go to currency. So I like you guys to pick a pair. You can make a post on the group, right? You can just make mention on the pair you want me to pick. Just pick a pair, guys. Pick a pair, any pair, guys. I want you guys to, let's be fast so that the video will not be too long. All right, so let me be sure you guys can hear me, or you guys are with me. Pick a pair so that we can select and analyze together. So pick a pair. Maybe I would say Dami to select a pair for us. Dami, what pair do you want us to trade? Or once you can just make a post on the group, so I will just I want it to look as, I don't want it to look at maybe I've seen this particular pair. So I want you all to select a pair for us to use now. It doesn't take time, just pick a pair, guys. Time is an essence. You can make a post now based on the pairs listed on this on this currency. So we have EAD, CNY, EUD, CAD, so let's pick a pair, guys. Let's pick a pair. I hope you guys can hear me. Just make a post on the pair you want me to use for the illustration and example. Anybody there? Hello, guys. All right, somebody wants to speak, so let me just allow him speak, allowed to speak. I don't know why you guys are not responding. It has to be, we have to communicate. That's the essence of this live session. I would have made it on by myself without talking. So the reason why for the live session is for us to interact. Okay. All right. So Yemi, you can pick a pair among all of this here. Just pick any random pair. So we have a lot of guys that want to speak now. So pick a pair, guys. Pick a pair. Pick a pair. I'm allowing many of you to speak. So pick a pair, pick a pair, pick a pair, pick a pair, so that we can move. We're not going to move until you guys say something or type. All right,
Let's do
getting
GBP
some
JPY.
messages. GBP JPY.
NZUSD.
So the first person that called GDP JPY, that's what we're going to use. Thank you. So you can unmute yourself, or you can mute yourself back. Just mute your mic. All right. So please, guys, let's be very responsive on stuff so that this class can be enjoyable. Okay. All right. Now, we've picked a pair, GDP JPY. So I'm starting with the risk, I'll say medium risk strategy. So now, what do we need to look at for this strategy? We need to look at, so I want to start from, let me start from today. Let's start from 7 o'clock Nigerian time. Let me just go back in time. Let's start by 9 p.m., 9 a.m. Let's say you just start looking at the chart from 9 a.m., from this point. What are you looking at? You need to see two consecutive color candles. So 2 candles with the same color. You need to see them first, minimum of 2. So this is the counter strategy, minimum of 2 or more. So in this case, we saw green candle number 1. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's very important you pay attention now. Green candle number 1, green candle number 2, green candle number 3, green candle number 4. So you just need minimum of 2. So now, please guys, I need you to mute yourself, man. Mute yourself. Who's this? Mute. All right, please just mute yourself so that it doesn't affect the class. Like I said, I'm starting with this candle here. You on this counter strategy, you just need a color candle to be simultaneously together, either red or green. So now we see green candle number 1, minimum of 2. We need to see them together in 2 places. So green candle number 1, green candle number 2. If we see any other color candle that is like is red, that's when we start looking for entry. But we're still seeing green, yeah, fine. We're not entering yet. We saw another green, this one, we're not entering. But what did we see here now? We saw red. Now, once this red candle closes, now the rule for the entry is, can I make a drawing here? Can I make a drawing? Oh dear. No, can't make a drawing. The rule for the entry is, once you see another color candle, for this example, red, you will start with a bullish entry. You remember it's for Martingale. If you lose this bullish entry, you take another bullish entry. If you lose the second bullish entry, you now take the third and fourth will now become bearish entry, bearish. This entry, this first Martingale or this first entry was bullish. So once you saw a red candle in a bullish trend, a red candle appeared, that is when you now take a bullish trade. And this trade was a winner on your first entry. All right. I would come again to explain that. I'll give you multiple examples, don't worry. Now, once it's a winning trade, you wait again for the next trade. Now, what is the next trade? This is bullish. So remember, you need to see 2 color candles moving continually together. But once it becomes 3, fine, waiting for an opposite candle color. And we saw another red. Once you saw candle red appear in a bullish trade, in a green candle, and you saw red, your entry should be bullish, bearish. That's for Martingale. But since our first entry was a winner here, so we have entry number 1, entry number 2 was a winner. We move again, we wait, this become bullish, and red happened again. A red candle. What just happened? Why did this? Okay, that's one thing about network. Okay, let me just use the chart close to the current price so that I don't keep going back. So let's just use from today. Let's just use this example 15. Let me put my vertical line so that it will be easier for me to mark. So let's start from here. Let's start from here, guys. So let's start from this 3 o'clock candle. So this is bullish, minimum of 2. So you saw bullish. The next candle that appears that is not the same color moving, that is not the same color in the continuation trend. If the next candle color is red, your entry will begin. Once this red candle closes, you take a bullish trade. So the rule for a bullish move and red appear is buy, sell, or green, red. Green, red. Because I don't know how to. If I was using Trading View, I would have been able to draw out what's it called? Draw out some. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, just hold on. Let's see if I can just make a quick so that you guys will understand seeing a drawing. All right, so let me just move this away. So let me change this color to red. It's very important you guys understand this visually. All right, so let me just put them here. Let me bring them here. So this is what I'm trying to say. So let's just bring this one here. Come on, let's go. All right, so this is what I'm trying to say. Once you see a bullish candle appearing and the red candle appeared after the green candle, the first red candle, wait for it to close. The close of the candle, the close of the candle, you take buy, sell. Okay, that's up, down, or higher, lower. That's for a bullish trend. If it's for a bearish trend, it will come down. And let me just look for it. Okay, this is a bearish example. A bearish trend is minimum of 2 consecutive color candle, and you see a bullish trade. A bullish trade will you take the opposite color. Once you see a bullish trade, you take the opposite color, which will become red, up. So this first red was a winner. So let me show you another red, 2 red candle, bullish red, up candle, red candle, boo, the second martingale one, 1, 2, 3, boo, red, second martingale one, 1, 2, 3. A minimum of 2. Once is more than 2, great. Once is minimum of 2, though, not one color. Minimum of continuous candle color. Red, and you take up. You see the green candle color. The first entry will become red. You lost this one, martingale number 1 loss, but martingale number 2 red of this entry will be a winner. So I made a testing of this. So let's just quickly show you. Let me just show you if we have lost from 15 GMT to currently time. So this would have been entry number 1 here, was a winner because you take a buy here, you wait for the next trade. The next trade is this 2 red candles and a bullish trade appear. A bullish trade appear is going to be sell, buy. So you entered, you won at this 4th candle, no issues. So now I didn't explain this. If the candle that you won, you can count this as the next. If the next candle is the same color of the candle that gave you a winner, it can give you that's a confirm. That's a trade setup happening there. So if you become green, you won on this green color candle, and the next candle is green, start looking for trade. Wait for the next opposite color candle. the opposite color candle appeared there was red. So what will be your entry to become buy? Buy. So second color candle appeared here, which will be your winner. All right, so that's just the strategy of medium risk. You can see we've not seen a loss trade, so this will be like third win, 2 red, bullish, bear, win number 2, win number 3. Now these 2 bullish, bear, win number 4 or 5. So like that, that's how you just be taking the trade, and once you get your 30 wins and bullish. So remember this method can be, it's medium risk. Yes, you will lose sometimes, okay, but it's a faster way for you to grow your capital to trade the uniform strategy, which is the lower risk strategy, which I'm going to explain to you in a few minutes from now. All right, so this is a strategy in a nutshell. So this would be a setup, a opposite pair, which is red. The next trade would be bullish. This would be a loss for Martingale number 1. This would be Martingale number 2 winning. Now this would be win. This would be a green candle, red candle, and green candle appear. You will take a sell, buy. You want this one. So we already are about 7 wins in a row. So this would have been another winning year because 2 candle red here and the 2 candle bullish red appeared. You take a bullish trade and it failed. Number 1 bullish trade again. Number 2 you won. So this is already 10 winning trade already. So these 2 trades gave you green, red. You take a buy. You won this 10 winning trade. So guys, this is the median trade. You can see we've not seen losses yet. Let me show you some losses. Let me show you when we lose trade like this. Let's see. Going red, bullish. I'll take bearish, bullish. So this is an area where we would have had a loss because this would be a consecutive red, and a trade of bull came in. We'll take a sell, buy. So it came in the opposite area. So which this happens once in a while. Okay, so you start entering again. 1, 2, sell, bullish. You won 1. You go again, bam, 2 red candle, bullish, red. You take red. You won again. Before you know, you will recover the loss of this. Let's say $16 within the next 18 winning trade. So guys, do you have any question? Guys? Any question? If you don't understand anything, just let me know. This is another trade. 2 red candles. Before I made the strategy was that after 2 consecutive candles that is the same color, the first opposite color will take the opposite color candle. But I discovered that sometimes it works also. It works very well also. I discovered sometimes you lose more. So I decided to use the opposite color of this. All right, so guys, do you have any question? Before we go to the second strategy, so that we'll wrap up today's class with some live trade. Any question?
Please,
any question? You can type on your question. You can.
Can you hear me?
All right, go on. I can hear you, sir.
Is it not possible to lose the whole accounts with this particular strategy? Like, what's the chances of blowing the whole accounts? Like, maybe in a worst case scenario. Do you put that into consideration as well?
Okay. Were you when I was teaching the money management too? The money management. Did you listen to the money management explanation earlier?
No.
So the plan was okay. The plan is that for this medium risk, you need to always divide your capital into 3 places.
Okay.
So if you have $100 or $50, so for this medium risk, you need minimum of $15 to start. Always divide your capital into 3. When you divide your capital into 3, this is the $16 you will start to risk. on 3-4 Martingale, and I gave them this and I showed this sorry about that, my son. I showed them this calculator. You can see four Martingale end there. You can see $16.9. You don't have to put the 1 You can just do 1, 2, 4, and 8 or 9, and you get to the 16. So you can see if you lost the 16, you still have two more $16 to go with a $50 account. So the same with any capital. So I told them that every time they make 30%, 60%, which is 33 wins in a day, every time they make those wins, they should compound their interest. So let's say with $100, you made 60%, as $60. You divide the $160 into 3 places. You start with the Martingale rule on the medium risk. So you do this for 7 days, you already have $2,000. This was also one of the student share strategy we did, and she was able to make this amount with the medium risk. She's not started using the low risk. The low risk require you to use 6 Martingale. Okay, the 6 Martingale. So you need a minimum of $17, like $80 for it to work, and that you can hardly lose, or you definitely this can happen. So while trading this, I'll tell you that for you to lose would be like this trade that lost. Maybe if we go back, maybe would have had maybe up to like 18 wins, would have made like would have made 30% already before this loss came in. All right. So when you lose at least 2 or 3 times, 1 or 2 times, or 1 or twice in a day, you stop for that day. Okay, you move on to the next day, or you change a pair, or you come back. That's just the basic risk management involved in this. Okay, so this is another trade. This is a win 1. This is a win number 2. This is a win number 3. So me just looking at it, I already know when I'm winning, because this is 2 red candles. 2 red candle. Where's that chart? Where's that chart? How come? Okay, this. I think I've gone it to this side. All right. So does that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. So any other question, guys, before we move to the next? Any question? You can mute yourself. All right, guys. Any other question? If no question, okay, somebody has a question. All right. Yeah. Dami. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, based on what I just picked now, I think in a summary, is it I want to be sure if I'm right that after 2 green, you have the code will be red, green, and after 2 red, the code will be green, red, right?
Afterwards, so when you say that, let me start with after 2 green, the code will be red and green.
Red.
Yeah. So after 2 green.
Okay.
After 2 green, minimum of 2 green,
Sir.
and a red appears. Immediately you see this red closes, you take buy. That's green, red.
Okay. There's a
for what is it?
The conditional factor is when the red appear, you now have green, red, sir.
Yes. Why for the red aspect? When 2 red appears, a green will appear. Then once a green appears, it will be red, green. So this first red will have given you the winner. Okay.
I'm trying to get a code. Thank you, sir.
No problem. All right. Someone else have a question, so you can meet yourself. Achieva, do you have a question? Hello, do you have a question? Maybe it's network. All right, so if you have a question, just raise your hand again. I'm going to unmute you and we move. So if we check from here to this point, let's just quickly do a quick analysis. Let's see. Let's start counting now. So this would be red, green, and second win will be this star. So win number one. So I'm not going to be saying red. I'm just going to be going to say win or lose. So right, win number one, win number two, win number three, red, green. Win number four, win number four, win number five, win number six, win number seven. Remember, the candle that gave you the win, you can start counting the candle if the next candle is green, the same color. That should be qualified for a setup. So I'm in win number 7, win by 8, green. So it will be red, green in the flavors here. Win number 9, win number 9, win number 10. So remember, 8 wins will double your initial risk capital. So when win number 10 here, win number 11, win number 12 here. So that's this 2 green candle bullish. Number 12, number 13, number 14. So you can see me just looking at this. I already know why. So 2 multiple green, red, it will be bullish. 14, 15, 16, 16, 16, red, bullish here. 16, 17, 16, 18. So that loss of that one, you've recovered it here within how many minutes? Maybe within less than 20 minutes. So if you recovered it, this is much better, guys. This is much better than the signal we're getting from our source, that can have multiple losses in a day. We just only maximum trade a day taking a day is 20, 20, 22. But with this, personally, you cannot yourself. You can see now this is just 18 wins already. So like that, if you go up to the way to this, is very profitable, guys. It's very profitable. Yeah, of course, there'll be a time whereby you might lose, but is very profitable. So this green 18, 19, 19, 20, 21 here, 22, 22 wins, 23, bluish, bullish, 24, 25. So once you see red, to be bullish, 25. So you can watch these videos again. This video again when I release it, so you understand it. So I'm in 25, 26, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28. Okay, yeah. Here is not a losing trade, winning trade, because if you have multiple trades in a row, fine. Maybe the third entry, 28. So it will be bullish, bearish, because you have 2 green candles and a red, it will be bullish. 28, 29. Someone mic is on, please unmute yourself. Is it unmute? I'll be unmute yourself rather. So 29, 30, 30 was here, bullish, bearish, 31, 32, and you're done for the day. You've gained 60% already. 33, guys, you've made 60% of your capital. Not see now, this way you've capital, you have half of it, quarter of it trading. $100 divided by $33, you lost the first fine. But now you can see how we have made back the loss plus extra 60% of it, and you're done. You got any more questions before we go to the final strategy, which is the uniform strategy? This is the counter flick strategy or counter trend, whatever. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question before we move on? Yeah.
Yeah, my question is, although I'm kind of new to this trading, though, but I think I'm getting it. But my question is, I think after the bullish comes the bearish, then you're gonna use the bearish
Okay.
to, like after two greens, then
yeah.
you're going to like to time to buy to be your
No.
red
No,
bar.
no. After two green candle, you wait for a red candle to appear, or minimum of two green candle. For example, now two green candle appear here. You're not going to take any trade until you see a red candle closes. So see all these places now, they just green until this red candle appear there. You will not take opposite of the red candle. Which will become bullish, bearish. So this would have been a win also.
Okay.
Do you understand?
After the red candle, how many trades are you going to take?
So there's what we call Martingale, 4 Martingales. Do you know what Martingale is?
Naturally, I don't.
Alright, Martingale is simple. When you lose, for example, you take your first bullish trade here, you lost, you change your capital to 2.1. I have a spreadsheet I'm going to share to you guys. This particular here, so it will give you this part is the amount you put. This is the total amount you lose on each amount. So we are doing for Martingale. So if you lose this bullish here, for example, you lost the first trade. The second trade you put $2. If you lose $2, the third trade you increase it to $4. Okay, not $40. If you lose the third trade, you put the last trade, which would be like $9. All right, so that's what it means by formatting games. Okay. Yeah, there's a video I'll send again for a Martingale example or explanation. So that's that. Any other question? We'll move on to the next. You can mute yourself. You can mute yourself back. All right, thank you. Any other question, guys? Someone wants to speak. All right, so let me allow that person to speak. All right, so quickly, Zaki, is that you? Okay, you have the floor. Zaki, is this Zaki or Ziki, whatever? Sorry, I spelled name.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, I'm with you. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Are you there? Hello? My network good.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, thank you. Please, I want to know the time frame you said we should use, the best time frame.
Okay, good question. So earlier when I explained that this work, I've tested it on 30 seconds. After this, okay, on 30 seconds. So 30 seconds, but for me, I risk mine. So 30 seconds, you can achieve your 33 trade within 30 seconds in maybe within an hour or within the 30 minutes or 1 hour. With 30 seconds, you can achieve that. But at the same time, it moves very fast. So you have to be available to be changing your Martingale. But if it's too fast for you, which I'll recommend 1 minute, start with 1 minute. For a beginner, you can start with minutes. Then once you get used to, because now you're still trying to understand when bearish, how do you change the color? So once you are used to it, like me now, just looking at it, I know that okay, this is as taken by. So just use 1 minute because it gives you time to prepare for Martingale levels. Okay, so start with 1 minute, but it works on 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes. So if you use 5 minutes, if you don't use minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, that time, just know that time you have already started doing compound interest. let's start doing compounding to 20 days, you don't do $1 million. You're already at let's say $70,000, and you want to divided it. On pocket option, the maximum trade you can enter is $1,000. You can't trade more than $1,000 per entry. So you have to take $1,000 multiple times. So, and that will work well for 1 minute. It has to be a higher time frame so that it can give you a lot of time to calculate how many entries you take. But that is when you enter that point. Now, just to make money, average of with this method in an hour, like I said, you make that 60% of whatever capital you have, you put into it, and minimum of $15 to trade it, minimum. But you should have at least $50 so that you divide your capital into 3 places, which I just explained. $50 divided by 3 gives you $16. So you know that you are risking first $16. If it lost, issues, you have 2 extra $60 to play with. If you win the first 16, on every 18 wins, you get $16 or $18. You get $16 there, about, because each wins gives you about 92 cents. So how do I get 92 cents now on this thing? So each wins using $1 gives you 92 cents. So 92 cents, you use 92 times 18, would give you close to $15, $16. Okay, because I used $1 for this explanation.
Sorry, can I ask a question, please?
Oh, great. You can ask.
Okay, like you say we should, assuming we are coming in with assuming we are coming in with $50, we should divide it into 4, right? Which is 60-16.
No, not for 3. But you can decide if your mind is too. If your mind is too shaky,
into 3,
you can put it 4. But 3, I recommend at least. Yeah, 3 is okay.
Into 3, which is 60-16. Okay. Is it that $16 we used to take per trade, like per trade? Is it the 16 we are risking at once?
No, this is what you're risking per trade. $1 first martingale, $2.1 second martingale, $0.4 third martingale, the $9.3 fourth martingale. Total money is $16.9. If you lose all of it, so you're not going to be using the $16 to enter one entry. You start with $1. So on each win, you will earn this amount, 92 cents.
Okay.
Because you're risking, because each $1 sit here. Each $1 is this. So you can see you earn fit here is 92 cents. So if you count 92 cents times 18 wins, you get $16, which is the $16 you're initially risking. So that's already like maybe 30% of your car. So if you win another 18 times, which is 33 times, and 33 wins, which will give you 16 times 2. It's 16 times 2 is about 30 something, right?
Yes.
So 32. Yeah, 32. So with a $50 account, you've already made 60% of $50, which is 32. Is it 32? Yeah, you made 32. But if you're using $100, you divide it into 3. Also, it will be 30 something, and you win twice of it, you make $66. So with this $60, like this, I will send all of this image, this compound interest. So we're doing different money management patterns to ensure that we maximize our strategy and maximize the profit we make. So sorry, this video is getting too long, but it's important every one of us understand and understand this session, so that you understand that yes, we are going a lot of money this. So this, once you make 60%, the next day you divide your next capital, the profit, the total money again by 3. You make another 60%, which is 2. You divide it again into 3, make 100, 600. Within 7 days, you already made 2,600 with $100. With a $50, it's half of it, which is about $1,500. So someone already done it. I showed you guys the screen. and she was so happy and thankful. With this she's using this medium risk code. She started using the low risk. This low risk is so interesting. So I want to go to the low risk. Any other question? I'm going to stop the recording for this and start the recording again for the low risk, so that the recording doesn't just get too long and boring. So I just want this whole questions should be for this first one. Any other question? All right, no more question. I hope you guys understand. And if not, I'm going to be stopping this recording for now. Not the class, just this particular one, so that, okay, 15 minutes is cool like this. All right. Thank you so much.